On beam, Suf Feldon will go first. Anastasia Bielieva will start as second. Adela Sain, the winner of the qualifications, will be the third competitor.
Adela Sain, Slovenija s 13,700, Teja Belak pa je bila šesta z oceno 12,750. Suf Feldon, Izrael.
Back handspring, back layout, step out. First acrobatic combination for Suf Feldon. Side aerial. Scissor leap. The scissor leap with half turn. C pirouette. Doing it with one leg up in split position. Aerial walkover and a split jump. A little bit low there on that wolf jump. Tucked side aerial, struggling to stay on the beam. Well done. And a nice clean dismount, ends the routine there for Suf Feldon from Israel. Her score in the qualifications was 12.5 with a T-score of 5.0. Here her acrobatic combination, which is one of the 5 composition requirements that you should have on beam. An acrobatic combination where one of the elements has to be a somersault. You also must perform somersaults in 2 different directions, and she has done that by doing that back layout step out and an aerial walkover, and she also did the side aerial and the tucked side aerial. You must also do a pirouette, and she did. The dismount front layout with full twist is a C skill though, and you should have a D skill. That gives you 0.5, but if you do a C dismount you get 0.3. I explained a bit about the rules yesterday, how you come up with the D score. For women it's about the 8 most difficult skills. On the men's side it's the 10 most difficult skills which will be counted into the D score. Then you must also have those 5 composition requirements. 12.55 with a D score of 4.8 for Feldon. Bielieva now for Ukraine. I think I gave you 4 of the 5 composition requirements that you need on beam. The acrobatic combination, somersaults in 2 directions, a pirouette, a D dismount, and you must also perform 2 gymnastic skills in a combination, of which one of them has to be in 100 degrees split position. We had that kind of combination there, but she stopped a little bit too long between the two leaps. That's not allowed. And Bialyeva has also been down on the floor once, which is a full point deduction taken from the execution score. There she has two leaps again to make sure that she has that requirement. Not the best looking pirouette there, trying to make it as a C pirouette with one leg horizontal. The free leg's foot was very flexed. I'm not sure if she wanted to have it flexed as a part of the choreography or if it was just a bad held foot. Finishing with a nice double track back, a D dismount. Bialyeva was 5th in the qualifications with a score 13.05 and with a D score of 5.5. We also saw her perform a tucked front somersault on the beam. Here it comes again. That's a D skill on beam. And the D skill gives the gymnast 0.4 to add to the D score as one of the 8 most difficult skills she did in the routine. It doesn't matter how many skills you perform in the routine. If you put another extra 5 or 10 extra skills in the routine, you will still only count the value of the 8 most difficult skills. But then you can count combination. You also get extra 10s for combining difficult skills. So if you do a lot of combinations, you can get a higher D score by adding more skills or more combinations to your routine. 12.0 with a D score of 5.3. Next gymnast now, the one who had the highest score in the qualifications, Adela Sain, Slovenia, 13.3 in the qualifications. Another rule on beam says that the gymnast can maximum count 5 acrobatic skills into the D score and must count at least 3 gymnastic skills. Nice double pirouette, that's a D skill on beam. Good control. Side aerial, directly. Tack side aerial, combination of 2 acrobatic D skills. Back somersault. Aerial walkover. Has had a few small balance mistakes. One more comes there. Very nice illusion turn. Another D pirouette on beam. And the dismount, round off into a back layout with 1.5 twist, finishing with a C dismount. Had a difficult score of 5.5 in the qualifications. Good execution score, 8.3. And not sure if the E-score will be that high now in the final, as she had a few balance mistakes. There, the combination of the two side somersaults. The Beijing 2008 tattoo there on her leg. She was one of the gymnasts who were competing at the Olympic Games 8 years ago. There is a very nice, well-performed illusion turn. Round off, and her dismount back layout 1.5 twist. Coached by the same coach as Teja Belak and Kusilev. Andrei Mavric is the head coach in Slovenia and the coach in the club in Ljubljana. .3 for Adela Sain, 4/10 lower than what she scored in the qualifications, but the highest score this far. And it's now time for Sydney Solowski, Canada, who scored 13.2 in the qualifications. It's quite common that the D-score change on beam. It's an apparatus where you can be very successful when it comes to combining the elements, or you can totally lose your combinations if you are having a bad beam day. That's a nice combination, aerial walkover into a sheep jump. A combination of an acrobatic and a gymnastic D-skill. Double pirouette, wobbling a bit, but it's a difficult skill on beam. Scissor leap into a ring leap. Backhand spring, back layout, step out. Stays on the beam, but with some deductions. Good control on that side aerial. And finishing with the front layout with full twist, ending the routine with a C dismount. Good job. I think it could be a hard fight between her and Adela Sain. Solowski is 17 years old this year, from Calgary. 13.2, 1/10 behind Adela Sain with a score of 5.3. Exactly the same score as she had in the qualifications. That is now time for next competitor, Luca Divecki from Hungary. 7th in the qualifications with a score 12.5. She's the one who had the lowest D score, 4.2 in the qualifications. But then again, she had the highest execution score, 8.3. Backhand spring into a back tucked somersault. Tucked front. Well done. 22 years old this year. Coming from a city called Szentendre. Oh, falling unfortunately there as she's going for a difficult gymnastic skill, double pirouette. Scissor leap and the wolf jump. You heard the signal, and that's a signal that you hear after 1 minute and 20 seconds, saying that the gymnast has 10 more seconds to go. 1 minute and 30 seconds is the maximum time that you have. After that, you will be deducted. Again, the acrobatic combination, back handspring into a back tucked somersault. .5 in the qualifications. She scores 12.6. Lower on the execution score, but a lot higher when it comes to the D score, 5.1 compared with 4.2. Probably she was missing some of her composition requirements in the qualifications, as those are worth 0.5 each. It's quite expensive to miss one of those. Next gymnast now comes from Malaysia, Yue Tan Ing. Second best in the qualifications with a score 13.65. Nice combination, difficult one, side aerial into a back layout step out, a DC combination. Nice tucked side aerial. It's always very difficult to combine the side aerial with the back somersault, as you could easily come a little bit to the side on the side aerial, as it is a somersault with a half turn in it. Pirouette. Tan Ing had the highest D score in the qualifications, 5.7. Very nice double pirouette, beautifully done. And a layout gainer to finish, which is a D dismount. Good job, well done. I would be surprised if we are not having a new leader when her score is coming up. There's the side aerial into a back layout step out. There the judges wants to see the feet coming around a little bit more, a little bit better. Two gymnasts remains in this final. Teja Belak, Slovenia, and Farah Abdul Hadi from Malaysia. .8, good score. The score 5.6, 1/10 lower than she had in the qualifications, but a better execution. And we have now Tan Ing up on first place, and with Adela Sain second. Teja Belak, Slovenia, next up, sixth in the qualifications with a score 12.75, but she had a good D score 5.5, just 1/10 lower than Tan Ing. So it's all about the execution here on beam. Small wobble there on that leap. Aerial walkover, back handspring. Side aerial, perfect. And the tucked side aerial. Nice performed pirouette. Tucked front somersault. You could see when she was jumping forward into the somersault that she was already a little bit to the side. Oh, stay there. And the finish, round off into a double tuck back ending routine with a D dismount. Good job. Stayed on the beam, but had some problems in the end of the routine here. Very nice there on the aerial walkover. Directly going for a back handspring, using that as her acrobatic combination. Big wobble there on the tucked front. Another big wobble in that leap. Her two biggest deductions in this routine.
13,110 točke in četrto mesto v tem trenutku za Tejo Belak. Bravo, Teja.
13.1 for Belak puts her on a 4th place with one more gymnast to go. Farhan Abdul Hadi from Malaysia. Silver medalist yesterday in uneven bars. Big wobble on that tucked side aerial there. Born in the same year as Teja Belak, 1994. So they will both be 22 this year. Handspring and the back layout, a little bit messy. Scored 13.3 in the qualifications and had a D score of 5.4. But she is having some trouble here in the final. That's better. Good side aerial. Finishing there with the back layout with 2.5 twist, ending the routine with a D skill. Right now we are having Tan Ing on 1st place for Malaysia with the score of 13.8. Adela Sain 2nd, 13.3. And with Sydney Sulowski, Canada, on 3rd place, 13.2. Teja Belak 4th, 13.1. There you could see how close it was. Abdul Hadi stepped completely out of the beam. A very nice side aerial there though. And here again the dismount. Round off, back layout, 2.5 twists. Slightly bent and crossed legs. That takes a pretty good landing. Yeah. Her coach face said everything. Breathing out, she stayed on the beam, but it was with some problems. 12.65 and a 5th place for Abdul Hadi, who had too many small mistakes in the routine. So Yue Tan Ing takes a gold medal for Malaysia, 13.8, followed by Adela Sain, Slovenia, and with Sydney Sulowski, Canada, on 3rd place. So we will award the girls for their performances on beam before we take the second event for men, which will be the final in P-bars, parallel bars. I saw among the audience sitting in here in the arena the former world champion, 2 times world champion on that event, P-bars. And I think one of the gymnasts with the most medals from World Cup competitions on this event. Mitja Petkovsek, Slovenia.
Še zmeraj vsi glavni sodnici ogledujeta posnetek sestave Cuf-Vildom. Da vidimo, kakšen bo končen vrstni red, ampak zagotovo se vrstni red ne bo spremenil med prvo trojico.
So while we are waiting for the award ceremony for women on beam, we can go through the results in the qualification competition for men in P-bars. We had 11 gymnasts competing in the qualifications. Best was Ibrahim Kolak from Turkey, the gymnast who yesterday took the gold medal in the men's rings final. Second best was Yevgen Yudenkov, Ukraine. On third place, Alan Dimek from Slovenia. On fourth place, Norbert Dudas, Hungary. Fifth was Yanis Sanuvon from Belarus. On sixth place, David Versernies from Hungary. On sixth place, Adam Repa from Poland. And on 8th place, Patrik Rabastian, also Poland. The highest score for Ibrahim Kolak was 14.65. Then we had Judenko on 14.6 and with Dimik with 14.5. But now we start the award ceremony for women on beam.
The medals will be awarded by the the director of Slovenian Gymnastics Federation, and Mr. Istok Rašnički, chief of competition. Tretje mesto, third place, Sydney Solovsky, Canada.
On third place, taking the bronze medal for Canada with the score 13.2, Sydney Solovsky.
Drugo mesto, second place, Adela Šajn, Slovenija.
In second place, taking a silver for Slovenia, country that are taking plenty of medals here in Ljubljana. Adela Šajn with the score 13.3.
Prvo mesto, first place, Juhtan Ing, Malaysia.
And on first place, taking a gold medal for Malaysia with the score 13.8, Yue Tan Ing. And we will, of course, now listen to the national anthem of Malaysia.
To so bila najboljša dekleta na gredi, Juhtan Ing, Adela Šajn in Siti Solovski. Mi pa se bomo počasi preselili na moško bradljo, kjer bodo finalisti pričeli.